People versus Jeffrey Thomas Willis, case number 16-3145 FC, count 1, guilty of first-degree premeditation and first-degree felony murder. Count 2, felony firearm, guilty.
We start tonight with that verdict, the jury finding Jeffrey Willis guilty in the murder of Rebekah Bletsch. Before they even began deliberating, he was tearing up.
Yes, he was. About 90 minutes later, the jury delivered that verdict. Jeffrey Willis guilty of murdering Rebekah Bletsch. Her family hugging and cheering as they heard.
We are hearing from the jurors tonight who came to that decision after an hour and a half of deliberations. And
the defense attorney who tried to prove Willis did not murder Bletsch. We do have team coverage of that tonight. 24 Hour News 8's Lindsay McComel has reaction from Rebekah's family.
But we're going to begin tonight in Muskegon with Barton Dieters, who spoke to the defense attorney about this high-profile case. Barton.
Right, Brian. Fred Johnson is a respected criminal defense attorney here in Muskegon who helped shape the county defender's office here. But today he watched as the defense claimed that Jeffrey Willis had nothing to do with his murder got no play with the jury. The defense was vigorous.
Why didn't he just delete the porn sites? Why didn't he just delete the photographs? Because he's lying. Because he's lying. My guess is he probably deleted a photograph of Miss Bletsch by the side of the road.
But the verdict came quickly.
The amount of information they received, the number of bad acts that were discussed. No, it doesn't surprise me that it only took them an hour and a half. I can tell you when I thought I lost them. I lost the jury when they started talking about the porn. Their expressions were visibly changed after they started hearing about the voyeurism and the other stuff.
While Johnson disagreed with some of the judge's rulings, he believes justice was served here.
Did Jeffrey Willis get a fair trial?
Yes. Yes, he did. Mr. Willis got justice, and that's a big deal. In my 31 years of experience, usually the defense counsel, especially in big cases, is just absolutely overwhelmed by the resources the prosecutor can bring to bear. This case, that didn't happen. We were able to marshal resources that allowed us to give Mr. Willis as good a defense as he could have gotten from anyone, anywhere in the country. This case is not over. This case is going to be going on for 10 years. They're going to be appealing this stuff.
Now, Johnson said that Willis was prepared for the outcome when the verdict came. Whether he'll be prepared next month when a judge declares him going to prison for the rest of his life without the possibility of parole remains to be seen. Live outside the Muskegon County Courthouse, Barton Dieters, 24 Hour News 8.
All right, Barton. Yes, an aggressive defense, a gamble putting Willis on the stand.
Certainly.
The verdict, though, is guilty.